What vehicle do you assume is being driven by a total asshole? The one tailgating me on the highway with the fast lane wide open, jacked up F-250 with a truck bed as perfect as the day it was bought. Hummer. Any truck with truck nuts. White Audis, always white Audis. BMW. Dodge Challenger. Any of mine. All of them. Everyone else is a total asshole. Great big pickup trucks. Especially the ones that belch black smoke into the air we all have to breathe. Tesla drivers are rapidly replacing BMW drivers as the biggest fucknuts on the road. The number of Teslas I see flying along the highway at 90, weaving through traffic, it's increasingly Teslas that are doing that. It's super dangerous, and every time I see one of those idiots I wonder how long until they wreck and kill someone. That being said, there are plenty of Tesla drivers who don't do that, but there are enough that I make the assumption the driver is an asshole until I confirm otherwise. Range Rover. Mine, I'm in it. Anything with a thin blue line decal on it. Minivan with a handicap plate. That sweet old lady facade isn't fooling me. BMW in Germany. Anything with testicles hanging on the tail hitch. Anyone that flies past me when I'm already going 10 over the limit. A lifted pickup truck that is so pristine that it looks like no work was ever done with it. Usually covered with flags and stickers confirming the driver is an asshole. Any car with a Connecticut license plate. Every time I see a pickup truck I assume they are gonna constantly switch lanes to try and get one car ahead in traffic. A truck with an American flag flying off of it. Any truck covered in American flags and bald eagles. Police car. Teslas. Any vehicle modified to be louder than it needs to be. That and BMWs. Since the pandemic, all of them. Running red lights, blocking the box and parking over crosswalks seem to have become universal values among motorists regardless of race, class or creed, so in my eyes, they are all scum. Although I perhaps have extra prejudice for emotional support trucks. You know, the kind of pickup with a vestigial bed that's high enough that a driver almost can't help murdering children if given the opportunity. Cop car. BMW. Me and my partner have an ongoing joke how they don't seem to have indicators fitted as standard and none of the owners seem to be willing to spring for that extra. A police car. Nissan Altima, Dodge Charger, Challenger, Durango, Chevy Impala, and 10-year-old 3 Series C-Class. BMW. This is Reddit, so it will be any vehicle other than a used Toyota Corolla. A BMW is a dead giveaway that the driver is full of himself. Cars, trucks with modified exhaust systems that are obnoxiously loud. Swastika Mobile. Tesla drivers. They just need to let everyone know what they drive. BMW, any BMW generally. No blinkers, tailgating, just annoying. On average, in my experience, the more religious iconography on the vehicle, the bigger the asshole worse driver they are. Nissan Altima, any Ram truck, and any Bulldog lifted truck. Audis, almost every Audi driver I encountered was a douche. Even ones I know personally. US Southerner here, huge race truck rolling coal with Trump, American bonus points of it is an altered version, and Confederate flag finished off with "Let's Go Brandon," thin blue line, and Punisher stickers has a 100 chance of being driven by a total fucking asshole. Prius. Some hole is doing the speed limit in the left lane. Inevitably a Prius. Anything that has a subwoofer that I can hear feel at the stoplight. Total assholes. Honestly? Teslas. I thought they were sweet when they came out and now Tesla people are the new Jeep people. It's their whole identity it seems. The ones with Trump and Republican stickers and signs on them. Any car that goes stu-tu-tu-tu-tu at weekends morning or late at night. Any vehicle with a bumper flag mount, and especially those that fly multiple flags from a single mount. My neighbor Steve's van, Prius, any minivan, newer Ram trucks. 97 Suzuki Swift, BMW X5. I have been cut off by X5s more than all other vehicles combined. Escalade, Crown Vic, Mercedes, BMW, Hummer, Challenger, Camaro, Mustang, any Cadillac. A black Mercedes or BMW sedan. Mini truck and SUVs. No, all but most are absolute dimwits. Someone driving an ATV on the streets wearing a baseball cap. BMW, in my experience they're usually horrible drivers. Or Quebec license plates, haha. Sorry Quebec, I like you, but man, y'all need to drive better here in Ontario. Lifted trucks. Any large pickup or bulldozer with a good coat of never chipped paint and immaculately clean bed. Any Hummer or SUV of equivalent size and ostentatiousness. Any pickup truck that is spotlessly clean, shiny, and tricked out with fancy doodads, giant wheels, etc. That tells me you don't use the truck for its purpose and just think it makes you a real man to merely own one. Any truck usually red with a flag being flown on it. In my experience there is a very high correlation between BMWs and driving like an aggressive prick. All Dodge Rams. Since 2016? Any pickup truck without business markings. F-150. Specifically in the UK, any SUV has a high chance of being driven by an asshole, but especially if it is a white SUV, That makes it pretty much certain. Any large pickup truck, any massive US-style truck, Power Stroke, Dodge Dually, whatever Chevy's is called, a loud Dodge, or a Ram truck, usually any car with an added dogshit loud exhaust. Extra points if it doesn't even suit the noise, i.e. Citroen Saxo. Anything with lift kits, jacked up trucks with flags waving in the back. Every BMW, all of them, every big jacked up truck. Or things like new GMC Yukon-sized SUVs in 2023, police car, white Audi or BMW sedans. Any F-150-sized or bigger truck SUV, Jeep Wrangler, Audi all day long. Especially the cheaper smaller ones, BMW, Tesla. It used to be BMW but now it's mostly just old people. Tesla, until very recently. I'm willing to pay through the nose for an overpriced gimmicky car, and I can boast about having money and pretending I'm saving the planet. Donald Trump's car. Pickup trucks. Any car that was upgraded to be extra loud. Like why? BMW pickups. They the worst. Volkswagen Golf GTI, Prius, Jeep Wrangler. American here. Oversized pickup. Anything involving coal rolling. BMW. I thought everyone knew that. Bugatti, Mazda Jeep Wrangler. With a Tesla it's like a 80 chance of being an asshole. Subaru of any kind. The Prius, driving in left lane 5 miles per hour under the speed limit, occupant sniffing own farts out of a wine glass. Tesla. Every time. Bicycles. Subarus, specifically WRX drivers. I live in a rural state and it seems anytime you see a pickup truck the driver is a tailgating asshole. Jeeps 100 of the time. A pre-2003 Mazda. Honda Pilot. Honda Odyssey. There are more exotic cars, but these are the most common assholes on the road. And it's been going on for almost 2 decades. I stay way clear of them if I can. F-150 Raptor. Jeep with a Punisher sticker on it. Mercedes GLK. The ones that make ridiculously loud noises. Truck with any kind of Trump sticker on it. Depends on the country. In Europe. Something big and German. In the USA. A giant pickup truck to go with their fragile ego. Any jacked up truck. Especially in Florida. You know you are looking at the worst driver on the road. You have spent a shit ton of money to make your vehicle roll over easier, harder to park and get in and out. Often the bed is so high it is basically useless. Funny that 95 of these trucks are immaculately clean, aren't the big tires for off-roading. Large white pickups are the new BMW. Tesla all day. Tesla drivers are the new BMW drivers. Jeep, Teslas. God, I hate those Teslas. Tesla, Prius. Any vehicle larger than my mid-size crossover SUV, as well as any Nissan, smart car, Tesla, ATV, or dune buggy. Any huge truck that has no indication it's used for work. Fiat 500s. Check your garage. Audi. Any vehicle my brother decides to drive. Any car that's so close behind me I can only see half of their headlights if not any at all. Dodge Rams always seem to be driven by aggressive assholes. Bonus points if it's a sparkling white truck. Any truck the owner has added testicles to. Truck nuts are a sure sign of an asshole. BMW. Submarines, probably. Pink Pontiac Sunfires. Trust me on this. Any BMW or Lambo. BMW. Up here in Alberta it'll be a lifted 4x4 truck without off-road tires. Something like you'd see on a lowrider. Back window probably says Metal Militia or Tap Out or some shit like that. Driver probably wears a flat-brimmed hat turned off to the side and still listens to Limp Bizkit because it makes him feel like Hess back in high school when both the driver and Limp Bizkit were actually cool. There's a Jeep in my neighborhood with wheels that are about as tall as the car itself. At the back there are various huge Trump flags flapping around. So yeah. That vehicle. I've seen the driver as well. He looks basically as you'd expect. Sadly, anything with limo-tinted windows. Nissan Altima. Any truck. Mercedes G-Wagon or Range Rover. Shitheads in Silverados. Assholes in Acuras. Cunts in Camrys. Private jet or helicopter, but not who go by horse. Porsche Macan Audi Q7 with an entitled mom riding 2 feet from by bumper. They are a dime a dozen in my town. In my experience, Dodges, Nissan Altimas, and Infinitis. Chrysler 300. Lifted trucks, and minivans. They always go so slow when in front of you, but if you pass them they make it a mission to speed up and tailgate. BMW and anything that is a 4x4. Toyota trucks, AMGs and BMWs. Same as always. Nissan Altima and Ram pickups. Porsche, Dodge Ram, BMW, Audi, and lifted diesel trucks with tow mirrors extending into other lanes, without towing a trailer. Toyota Corollas. WRX owners. Dodge Charger. Top answer on the board. Everyone knows what to expect from the truck guys. But people driving banged-up Nissan sedans are chaos incarnate. BMWs, BMW or Audi. And it's not assuming if you know it's true. Bumper cars, Mazda CX-9, any vehicle that's not mine. The one that's being driven badly. My neighbor's vehicle. Audis and BMW. Nissan Altima. All BMWs. BMW drivers clearly don't know what the heck an indicator is. White BMW. 2006 Audi A4 wagon. My car. BMW M3. I call it the douchemobile. BMWs. Certain types of pickup trucks. Brand new Ford Chevys are usually driven by assholes that think they own the roads, and half of the 10-year-old Ford Chevys driven by work crews are either slow as shit or constantly going 10 over the mile-per-hour limit and routinely cutting people off. And none of the truck drivers described in this paragraph use blinkers. Ever. They might lose their license to be an asshole if they do. Also, cop cars, BMW or a Dodge Ram, Hearse, Dodge, GMC Envoy. Hands down, overwhelmingly, the worst people on the roads are driving pickups. They're bullies. It's especially the guys who drive pickups with clean beds like they've never hauled anything in their lives with that thing. They only have it to bully everyone. Mercedes G-Class, BMW. Especially with Jersey plates. Dodge Charger, Porsche Cayenne, BMW, Mercedes, big trucks unnecessary for suburban life. An Audi driver. BMW flat out, at least we're alive. Absolute shitbags. Wastes of perfectly fine air who believe they are a notch above everyone else. Love silver Mercedes here in Barcelona. The most aggressive drivers operate small, white delivery vehicles without windows. Mini Cooper, just watch how many times they change lanes while they're inside of you. A political campaign bus. Dodge Challenger, Charger. Always one of these two. Every vehicle on the road with me. Mustang, Camaro, Charger, Challenger. Porsches. Nissan Altima,